Dr. Simon Marshall here. I'm a performance psychologist, Xterra coach, and usually just known as Leslie Patterson's husband. I'm here not to talk about how to maintain fitness in your garage or your basement, but really to talk about your mental attitude and how we cope psychologically with some self-isolation and COVID-19. And the first thing to say is that we are all in conditions of high uncertainty. And the human brain hates uncertainty. In fact, it's one of the most damaging states to be in as a human, far more challenging to our health, mental and physical health, than disappointment. Why? It's because our brain's biochemistry is wired to have anticipation mechanisms. So all that means is that our hormonal and neurotransmitter responses that help us feel good, feel pleasure, feel pain, feel fear, are usually related to anticipation. And if we don't know what's going to happen at the other end, our human brain really hates it. That's one reason why uncertainty is used in psychological torture or in solitary confinement or interrogation. It's because when you put people under high uncertainty, the human brain has a tendency to want to crap the bed. So what do we do about it? Well, the first thing to recognize is that the antidote to high conditions of uncertainty is to have structure, routine, and reward. This is really one of the only antidotes we can have. And the psychologists have studied what people do under high uncertainty, how they manage that effectively. And the answers all point to really two things primarily. First off, get some structure in your life. If you don't have it already, if you're self-isolating or housebound, make sure that you try and stick to a schedule as much as possible. You're doing the same things each day at a certain time. So try and live as you would be leaving the house to go to work. If you do have the opportunity to work somewhere else within your own house, do it. It means cordoning off barriers. It might be working in an RV parked outside or somewhere that you can get away to get some separation between home life and work life. Try and have your exercise routines down at the same time each day. Again, high levels of structure, high levels of routine are going to really help. So why is it that routine helps us so much? Well, one, it's about controlling what we can control. So when we're in situations where we don't know whether we're going to contract the coronavirus, we don't know how long we'll be under self-isolation for, we don't know how long things are going on for, we have to have things that we can control. Again, you're helping your own brain's biochemistry cope with it. So this is why having not just the routine in place, but having high levels of time-certain things that you do. So it might not just be your exercise, it might be how you're supervising kids if you've got the house, when you take dogs for a walk, rather than just languishing around and hoping that you can do some things as they come to you, as you feel like doing them. Try and avoid that at all costs. We want lots of structure. Rewards are critical. Have things to look forward to. And unfortunately, at the moment, there are very few things to look forward to on the face of it. We can't go out to eat. It's very difficult to do things that are quite novel because we're in the same environment all the time. So try and find opportunities to give yourself little treats, little things to look forward to on a regular basis. Why is this important? Well, your brain's dopaminergic reward system, the things that makes you feel good, gets you looking forward to nice things happening. We get spikes in dopamine by thinking about nice things. This is why anticipation, remember that key point there, anticipation drives our mental response to things. So no surprises. This is the nice thing about we can hack into anticipation mechanisms. We can have no surprises by saying, I'm going to have this to look forward to, or I'm going to have this special treat, or we're going to do this special thing together at a certain time each day. Try and do that every day if you can. So reduce uncertainty, leverage anticipation mechanisms in the brain to work for us rather than against us, structure, routine, and reward. These will help us get through it.